Drew gives it away, kicked it away from himself. Royce O'Neal on the break. AD met him up top.
Just to track it down. James on the drive.
If you guys are looking for a stacked NBA 2K or Fortnite account, make sure you go to sportstnb.com. That's right, no more Twitter. He has an official business website, sportstnb.com. There you'll be able to view all the accounts, see the prices, and get what you need. The link is in the description. Go click it and see what he has to offer.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we even get into it, drop a like for the details we put into this video. We actually have the unibrow on Anthony Davis. You guys know how hard that is to get that cutscene at the right time to actually be able to put the unibrow on when you're trying to create Anthony Davis? Well, we got the unibrow on him. We also have Kawhi Leonard with the cornrows looking pretty, Kawhi's pretty easy to make. And then, of course, we got LeBron, but LeBron wearing number 6 and LeBron wearing a headband. Let's get right into the video, man. Like I said, drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new, and let's talk about all these small details and what they all mean. All right, so the first thing you guys are probably wondering is, why is Kawhi Leonard on the Lakers? Well, obviously it's not confirmed, and I'm not saying it's guaranteed to happen, but let me just walk you through this. Anthony Davis, obviously you guys know, got traded to the Lakers. He declined his $4 million trade kicker, which means he could have got an extra $4 million because he was traded, but he decided to decline it so that the Lakers would have a max cap space spot so that they could sign somebody and sign them for the max. Now, if you're Anthony Davis, why would you do that unless you know somebody else is coming? And I don't mean some, mid-level guy or some, nice role player. Why would you waive that $4 million to get another max spot unless you know somebody big is coming? Now, I'm not saying it's going to be Kawhi, but all signs point towards Kawhi right now. Now, I could be wrong. Maybe it's going to be Kyrie. Maybe they don't even sign a max guy. Maybe they go with a guy for like $25 million, like D'Angelo Russell or one of those. There's a lot of free agents, and it's an exciting time in the NBA. But I'm just saying right now, all signs point towards Kawhi. Now, whether it happens or not, we'll have to see. But also, what happened yesterday? LeBron decided, because you guys know Anthony Davis used to wear number 23, LeBron gave up number 23 so that Anthony Davis could have it on the Lakers. And LeBron's going to go back to number 6, which led to Kyle Kuzma tweeting out about, we need to see the headband back now. And, because you guys remember in Miami, LeBron will wear, obviously he was number 6, but he wore the headband. And obviously LeBron in Miami was a beast. So a lot of people are, getting excited over that. And obviously I'm one of them as a Laker fan. Oh, one thing let me say, because you guys always, a lot of people ask me what team I like. And then some people try to, say, why are you a Laker fan? Let me explain it to you real quick for those of you guys that care. Being a Laker fan was passed down in my family from generation to generation. My grandparents were Laker fans. My dad is a great Laker fan. And obviously, since I was a kid growing up, my dad was watching Laker games all the time. I became a Laker fan. Now you say, oh, but you don't live in California. Well, actually, at one point I did live in California, for those of you that are stalking me. But 2, it doesn't matter where I live. It's in my family to be a Laker fan. I don't care if I move to freaking Afghanistan. I'm still going to be a Laker fan. All right, so glad we cleared that up. Now let's get back to the video. So like I said, Anthony Davis turning down an extra $4 million. There's only one explanation. He knows something's in the works. And listen, if it is Kawhi, having Kawhi and Anthony Davis, that's 2 of the best defensive players in the NBA. Plus you add Kuzma, who's a decent defender. And I know there was a lot of jokes and stuff about LeBron this year because they showed, a couple plays where he didn't play hard. But when he wants to, he can still lock in and defend. So, I mean, especially come playoff time, obviously he's going to be locked in. It's gonna be a good defensive team. And then of course, obviously you have all these players that they all average 25, 27, 28 points per game. They can all get buckets. It's just gonna have to be, obviously you need to fill out the role players. You need to get the right veteran role players around them. And then you got to figure out, how's it gonna work? How's the chemistry between the 3 of them gonna be? How are they gonna play together? Obviously LeBron likes to dominate the ball. Anthony Davis obviously can play off the ball with, pick and rolls, catching lobs, on the pop, getting the ball at the elbow, sometimes in the high post, and doing that type of stuff. And Kawhi plays off ball a lot as well. I mean, he can catch and shoot. You can run an offense, throw it over to him, and then have him score in isolation. He can post up. So there's definitely a lot of options that Frank Vogel, the new Lakers coach, is going to have to work out. Now, a lot of pressure is going to be on him if they have 3 superstar players like this. a coach like Frank Vogel, who he's accomplished a little bit. His time in Indiana was pretty good, but he's going to have a lot of pressure on him to make it happen because it's either championship or failure, which the way the Lakers have been, obviously that's weird, but for the most part in Laker history, that's what it is, championship or bust. If you don't win the championship, you failed that year. There's no, oh, we made the playoffs, or oh, we won the division, or nobody cares about that for the Lakers. It's championship or bust, especially when you have a team as stacked as we're going to have this season with superstar players. It's championship or bust. When Kobe and Shaq were there, if you didn't win the chip, it was a failure. When Magic and Kareem were there, if you didn't win the championship, it was a failure. And that's how it's been all throughout Laker history, except obviously the last 6 seasons we haven't made the playoffs. So it's going to be interesting to see how that all works out, but definitely exciting for the Lakers, Laker fans, and for the NBA. The NBA is wide open this year. Think about how many teams think they have a chance to win it. Obviously, Golden State's a little banged up, but I still think they'll be a pretty decent team. But outside of them, I mean, Houston's got to feel pretty good. I know they got some drama going on with James Harden and Chris Paul, and I heard they're trying to sign Jimmy Butler. But they got to feel like they have a chance because Golden State's banged up. That's the only team they couldn't get past for the past couple of seasons was Golden State. The Nuggets are going to come back better. Portland's going to come back better. I mean, you got OKC with Westbrook coming back. Westbrook and Paul George, obviously. We'll see what they can do. There's a lot of teams out west that feel like they can get to the NBA Finals. I'm sure I'm missing a couple. I'm sure the Spurs feel like they got a chance. And then out east, I mean, Boston, we'll have to see what they do in free agency. They're losing Kyrie, but are they going to pick up Kemba or, somebody else? You got the 76ers, obviously, they have a stacked starting five if they can stay healthy. And Embiid's got to, his knees and all that got to stay healthy. But if they stay healthy, I mean, who's to say the 76ers can't win the championship? Toronto, I mean, well, I'm saying Kawhi might end up with the Lakers. But if they keep Kawhi, obviously they're the returning defending champions. So they got to feel like they have a chance. I can't remember a time where the NBA felt more wide open in terms of you don't know who's going to win a championship. Like, I feel like the past 20 years, you've always had an idea. It was like, okay, Shaq and Kobe, they're the favorites. Tim Duncan and the Spurs are the favorites. LeBron and the Heat are the favorites. Curry, KD, the Warriors are the favorites. There's always been like that one team that was, okay, you're going to have to beat them to win the championship. But now it's like, okay, some people are saying the Lakers are the favorite. Well, the Lakers don't even have a full roster yet. And they haven't played a game together, so you have no idea how it's going to look. So there's a lot of question marks, even if you want to say they're the favorite to win a championship. A lot of other teams, are signing players. Obviously, we don't know where Jimmy Butler is going to end up, where Kawhi is going to end up, where Kyrie is going to end up, Kemba Walker. Like, there's so many teams that are going to have new pieces trying to integrate into the system. I don't remember a time where the NBA was like this. And honestly, it's refreshing and exciting because the past, 3 years, like, we kind of knew. Golden State was just so much more stacked than everyone else. We knew they were going to win the championship unless exactly what happened this year. They got a ton of injuries. KD went down. Clay went down. Iggy was hurt. Unless they dealt with a ton of injuries, they were going to win the championship. So now it's like, even without injuries, can you surely say who you think is going to win the championship? I don't think you can. You got to wait and see how these guys even mesh together. What if AD, LeBron, and whoever else they get, it just doesn't work? They have no chemistry. Then all these people saying the Lakers are going to win the championship. Listen, I'm a Laker fan. I hope they're right. But I'm not confident enough to say, oh, we're winning the championship. I haven't even seen them play a game yet, so we got to pump the brakes on that. But the NBA, like I said, is wide open. It's going to be very exciting. Will the Lakers get Kawhi? I don't know. I still think it's pretty crazy, honestly, that LeBron even gave up number 23 to give to Anthony Davis. I think that shows, like, how thankful he is that AD chose to come to LA, basically. I know it was a trade, but AD basically said, I'm not going to play anywhere else besides Los Angeles. And LeBron's going back to number 6. Is he going to go back to the headband LeBron? Like, it's just crazy that actually happened. I didn't think LeBron would be giving up number 23. And we got to see who else the Lakers get, like I said. I mean, we did Kawhi in this video, but I'm hearing that they're still in pursuit of Kyrie as well. They're going all out after Kawhi and Kyrie. And like I said, why would AD give up his $4 million trade kicker unless he knew something big was happening? He's not going to give up $4 million so that they could go sign, like, 2 role players. Like, no. I don't think he would do that. He would do that if he knows, okay, we got this big marquee dude coming. We're going to have a big 3 in LA with me, LeBron, and whoever else. That's the only reason I think he's giving up $4 million of bonus money, of free bonus money. But we'll have to wait and see, man. I appreciate y'all watching the video. Please drop a like. Subscribe if you guys are new. You guys have been showing a ton of support recently, man. I really, really appreciate it. We're like 320-something K, man. We're coming up on that big 400K. I appreciate it. You guys have a good weekend. I'm out. Peace.